Aaron Murphy and Dennis Maloney here for ESPNAmerica.com. And Dennis, it's the greatest time of year to be an NHL hockey fan. It's Stanley Cup final time. We started off with 16 teams. We had number one seeds and favorites like the Canucks and the Penguins. And now we're down to an 8th seed versus a 6th seed. And let's start off there with maybe the 8th seed, Dennis, the LA Kings.
It's been a crazy season. I mean, the Kings are unbelievable. I think they're basically the team of destiny this season. I think they're going to go to the end. The Kings, for me, basically have been the play of Jonathan Quick. I mean, without him, they're nowhere, And then it's like we got Doughty, you got, the guys are, all the guys on that team have the opportunity, the ability to score. It's just that they're not doing that much of it. And I think the biggest problem for the Kings is probably going to be their power play.
Well, I mean, the power play has been tough, but much like the Bruins last year, everyone said you can't win a Stanley Cup without a power play. The Bruins got it done, so maybe a little bit of history repeating.
Yeah, I think so, but I mean, it's going to be tough against the Devils, who had the #1 penalty kill in the league this season. I mean, they're tough to score on, and when Marty does, when Marty works his magic, it gets in your head, especially in the final.
And you mentioned Marty just turned 40, May 6th. Did anyone think at the start of the year that, A, the Devils would even be around this time of year, and Marty Brodeur would be playing like he was, back in 1994 and 2001 and 2003?
It's an unbelievable season for Marty. I mean, he's playing like a 30-year-old, and he's on top of his game, and he's got them here again, If the Devils can get there, this will be their fourth cup, and that's a big achievement. Marty is a class act. I mean, I think he's gonna, it's gonna be a 7-game series.
Well, there you go. That's the start of your prediction there. We'll get back to that. I mean, the last time the Kings were in the Stanley Cup was 1993. Some guy named Wayne Gretzky was leading the charge. Our ESPN colleague Barry Melrose was behind the bench. This is definitely a different LA Kings squad, and a lot to prove for maybe like Mike Richards and Jeff Carter. Traded away from Philadelphia because everyone said they were a bad influence in the dressing room, and here they are with a chance to win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, the Kings, I mean, it would be 45 years their existence if they can win a cup. I mean, I think they deserve one. I mean, I think, like I said earlier, that this is the team of destiny this season. I mean, if they can ride Quick, if Quick doesn't get rattled in the final, I mean, against Brodeur, it's a tough one. I mean, if he can hold his ground like he's done the entire playoffs, the Kings will make it a 7-game series. I think it's going to be, I think the Kings just need to keep shooting and, and hope for the best, because the Devils aren't going to give away much.
Yeah, I think Dustin Brown has played so well on that side of the puck. 2 shorthanded goals for Dustin, 3-game winners. And then you've got Ilya Kovalchuk, who's proving that maybe he's not worth $110 million, but he is playing very well and leading the entire postseason and scoring with 18 points right now. Listen, you said 7-game series. Who you got?
Gosh, I'm gonna go with the Kings. I just kind of feeling it. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think they're the ones this season. I don't know why.
Well, you were pretty good last year. You had the Bruins in 7 over the Canucks.
Yeah, but that's just because I'm a homer, and I'm always going to say the Bees. If it's my team, it's my team. But listen, I mean, in reality, I think it's going to go 7 games, and it's going to be a great series.
Oh, it's going to be a great series. I think it's going to be a very emotional and physical series. I'm going to go Kings in 6. I just think Jonathan Quick is playing some incredible hockey right now. Drew Doughty's playing like he did for Canada in the Olympics. And there's just a lot of things going on there. The Kings, team of destiny, 8-0 on the road, the only team to ever get this far without a road loss, 12-2 overall, fresh legs.
Yeah, and like you said, the power play, didn't hurt the Bruins last season, did it? So
it'll come around.
If they can get that power play going, that's the end for the Devils. So,
yeah,
that's the last thing that's going to come online for the Kings this season. Everything else has come around to, top notch, and then except for that power play. So,
yeah. Well, Dennis, you're going to be in LA in just a week's time, so you'll be calling into the podcast and helping us out on the LA part of the journey. I'll be in New Jersey for games 1 and 2. So, ESPN America, we've got you covered for the Stanley Cup Final. For Dennis Maloney, I'm Aaron Murphy. Keep following the Stanley Cup Final on ESPNAmerica.com.